Ah. Now, before you say I do to anybody, be you a woman, be you a man, now listen. Before you propose, before you accept that proposal, understand the difference between marriage and wedding. Listen up. Understand the difference between these two. Because if you don't, your marriage is just going to be another talking point for bloggers, social media experts, people that just want to get themselves monetized on social media. Because it is going to be the next talking point, the next failed marriage. Now listen, today, people don't take time to understand the difference between a wedding and the marriage itself. Because of the trend, because of what is involved, because of so many things, societal pressure and all of that, you see people spending a lot of money on their wedding. You want to have the best wedding, the best and the most attended wedding, the most popular wedding. You want everybody to talk about your wedding. You want it to be talk of town. You want your wedding to be the most celebrated wedding. You just want everything to be classy. You're spending 10 million naira, 20 million naira, 25 million naira, 50 million naira on just wedding. Now, you are in a rented apartment with your partner. You people don't have landed property, you don't have reasonable investments, you don't even have anything that maybe when issue arises, that's something that you can fall back on to be able to resuscitate the finances of the home. You don't have all these things, but you are planning an exorbitant wedding. You want your wedding to be done in one of the most sophisticated wedding hall in the city. You want it to be widely attended. You want bloggers to carry it, that this is one of the most expensive wedding. You want everything to be tush. All these things are nice when the resources are there, but listen, let me tell you. One of the reasons why people venture into what at the end of the day turns into a failed marriage is because of lack of preparedness. Most of these people, you are not prepared for marriage. You are only prepared for the wedding. You are investing your time, your resources, your knowledge, everything that you've got, you are investing them in your wedding. You have not taken time to understand your partner. You have not taken time to build a home. You have not taken time to set things that will enable you build a home where your marriage will be sustained. Rather, you are paying more attention to your wedding. You want it to be classy. You want to wear the most beautiful wedding gown. As the man, you want to wear the trending wedding suit. You want to have your groomsmen. You just want to trend. Now, after all these things, you bring in unrealistic expectation in your marriage. At the end of the day, it crashes. Marriage, the wedding is just an official announcement that you are with this person officially. It shouldn't be that loud. It shouldn't cost you anything. I like how Western people conduct their wedding. I like how they do theirs. You can see maybe the couple and then their parents and a couple of other persons. They might not even be up to 10. And then they end up doing this and they come to a place that looks like a dining table. Celebrate it and that's it. But down here in Africa, we want to make everything so exorbitant. We just want to make, in fact, if there is a way we can extend the wedding the next day, we can have wedding, extended to the next day. We'll continue the party the next day. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't understand the difference between a wedding. A wedding ushers you into the marriage. So if you are taking time to prepare for what is ushering you into the marriage and you are ignoring the marriage, there is nothing that can sustain the marriage. At the end of the day, the marriage will crash because you're not prepared for it. Pay more attention to your marriage. Pay more attention to things that will help you sustain your marriage. Finances is number one. Understanding your partner. Building a home. These things are important. All these things are very crucial. Wedding is important, don't get me wrong. But when it becomes stupidity to me is when you make it so exorbitant just because you want to trend. Now, those resources that you would have spent on that wedding would have been used in investing in a lot of things, real estate, a lot of businesses that would enable you build a home When you have children, you wouldn't be giving excuses about not being able to take care of them. You have things set already for them. So these are things that need us to look at. Always understand the difference between a marriage and a wedding. And be prepared more for your marriage than your wedding. Wedding is just a one-day program. That's it. Your marriage is an everyday something. Unless you are never prepared for it. And once you're not prepared for it and you venture into it, you know what becomes the result at the end of the day: separation, divorce. And I have always said it. One of the reasons why we have a lot of issues in our society today is because of dysfunctional home. A lot of homes breaking up, a lot of home breaking down. Now, when people from these families come into the complex society, they begin to cause problems because of the orientation they have already gotten at home. These affect our society in general. Therefore, there is the need to ensure that back home, everything is stable. Your home is stable. Everything you need to do is done the right way so that your home can be not just stable, but then, when people look at your home, when people look at your family, you symbolize peace, you symbolize stability. Now, when this thing is the result from your home, and there are a lot of other families around that also exhibit such a thing, our society in general becomes stable. Therefore, please stop paying crucial attention to wedding while ignoring marriage. This is a very big mistake that will affect your marriage at the end of the day. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Okay, if you're joining my channel for the first time, this is Routine TV, and I'm your host, Timothy. You can click on the subscribe button, follow me, and make sure you like, make sure you share. Once again, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I'm going to be back with another issue and another topic. I'll be right back.